Hi guys, this is Andy from the Car Boutique and another product review. Well, a couple of products from the same range, Kilowax Triple X. It's been available in the US for a few weeks. It's only just arrived in the UK and it's available at the Clay Cloth Company. So we've got our hands on some. Okay, been looking forward to test this for quite a few weeks. So Triple X, all right, it's not the sort of thing you're going to find in a porn star's bathroom cabinet. No, no, no. It's the sort of thing you're going to find in a detailer that knows his stuff. How can I say that? Because I haven't tested it? Well, I have, because I'm doing this back to front and I'm doing this at the end after I've tested it, so I've already tested it and I know it's good. You know what I mean? Okay, good. So SiO2 graphene ceramic. Essentially both of these products have got ceramic, okay, and graphene in it. Triple X basically means that they've used three components, all right? They've used a liquid ceramic, okay, and a powdered ceramic and graphene. So three sort of components, hence why Triple X. And there's elements in both. Now, I've seen some people on sort of social media saying they're using products like this and they're claiming their car is ceramic coated. No, it is not. Okay, this is not the same as getting your car ceramic coated where you've decontaminated it, you've clayed it, you've machine polished it and you've put a ceramic coating in which has got a lot higher concentration of ceramic and graphene in than these products. These products are there to complement their ceramic coatings or graphene coatings or as a standalone product in itself. Okay, so you are introducing or getting the benefit of ceramic and graphene within these products, but they're by no means can you sort of say that your car is ceramic coated. You're just applying a product with ceramic and graphene in to either extend the longevity of coatings or to use a standalone product whereby you're getting the benefits of them. So ceramic coatings have been around for quite a few years now. There was a lot of sort of discussion about them initially, but now it's mainstream, and I think that's what's going to happen with graphene. Graphene's a new boy on the block, so to speak, so there's going to be lots of discussions about it, and indeed this is our first sort of introduction on the Car Boutiques group in testing this kind of stuff. So why graphene? Why is it better? Okay, well, looking at all the marketing, ceramic is that nanotechnology. It's essentially, and I'm keeping this nice and simple, a layer of glass SiO2 over your paintwork, which adds a sort of a barrier, okay, on top of your clear coat. It's nano, so the particles are small, so they can get in all the pits within your clear coat, okay, and because it can get into those smaller sort of pits in your clear coat, it bonds better, gives longevity, and in essence, it is a harder product than wax, for example. The graphene sort of takes it a step further. Whereas ceramic is a sort of a glass coating, graphene is essentially a sort of a carbon-based honeycomb sheet over your paintwork's the best way of describing it. So the benefits, or the marketed benefits, okay, over ceramic is it's more flexible, there's less chance of it cracking, okay. Once again, it can get into all those pits because it is that nanotechnology, can it get in there and bond. But whereas ceramic, you're usually looking at between 1 and 5 years longevity, graphene sort of products are looking, if you get the full coating, between 5 and 10 years. So it's sort of an evolution of ceramic, and no doubt in 2 or 3 years graphene will be the norm in all our car detailing products, okay, and we'll be onto something else. But it's this sort of the new thing on the block at the moment. Okay, I will put in the comments block a few links to some discussions, some information pieces that other people have done. Clay Cloth Company did a really good one explaining what graphene is and the benefits over ceramic. Okay. There's lots of them, okay. Graphene sort of professes to have higher sort of contact angles, water contact angles, so there's more beading, there's less chance of water spots, there's anti-static and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so the main point of this is really to see, is it any good, is it easy to apply, okay, and over the next few months we're going to be looking at the longevity, so really excited to use it. So I've already done the wash, okay, I've already used this stuff, okay. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. I'm going to edit the video so this bit comes at the start and the bit I've done at the start comes at the end, okay, to give you an idea. But all I'll say is, if you guys have bought this, and I know a lot of people have, okay, you're going to be pleasantly surprised, okay, and you're going to be very glad that you bought this. So that's all I'm saying at the moment, so let's crack on. So this is the test vehicle for the Kilowax shampoo and the spray. It's a Seat Ibiza, hasn't been washed for 2 months. Okay, so a good test vehicle to try out these new products by Kilowax. So nice and dirty, 2 months worth of grime, salt and all the good stuff. Okay, so before we start the shampoo, we're going to normal citrus pre-wash and snow foam, and then get on to test 1, which is the Kilowax shampoo. So folks, that's the car citrus pre-washed and snow foamed, and done quite a good job of getting most of the dirt, but still quite a lot of dirt on the car. So it is time to try the Kilowax XXX SiO2 Graphene Ceramic Shampoo. Okay, so I'm just going to dip the camera down. So we're going to use the 2 bucket method, both with grit guards and a nice plush microfiber wash mitt as well. Now the instructions say 50 ml per 10 litres of water, so I've got a bit more in that. So what I'm going to do, I've already measured out 75 millilitres in, and this is just showing you consistency. Right, it's quite thick. It's not one of these really thick ones that sort of sink to the bottom. Right, so like we said in the introduction, this car has been ceramic coated about 6 months ago, so the beauty of using a shampoo like this is it's free of silicons and waxes, which you don't really want on a ceramic coated car, and what we're looking for is good froth, good suds, nice creamy consistency when we're applying the wash mitt to the vehicle, so it's a safe wash process. And obviously we need to make sure it's got good cleaning properties, and it's obviously infused with this ceramic and graphene as well, so we are arguably imparting a bit of protection on the vehicle as well. So make sure you get it all out. So that's come off nice and easy, so that's all out. Froth it up with a jet washer. Okay, so good suds, loads and loads of good suds now. That's what I like. It's got a nice creamy consistency, which is good. I'm just going to move the camera up a bit again. See, that's the important thing. Your wash mitt should be gliding over the paintwork, and that is super slick. Loads and loads of suds. And that is, it's almost like a cream effect. Alright, you shouldn't be feeling any resistance, plenty of lubrication, plenty of suds. So if you have got any grit that's still left on the vehicle, the shampoo is sort of encapsulating the dirt and lifting it off. That's lovely. It's actually a pleasure to use. It's just gliding over this paintwork. And you can tell this car's been ceramic coated because it's sort of beading off straight away. So I'm going to put this on a time warp. We'll shampoo the car, dry it down, and see how we get on. So good times. Okay folks, so that's the vehicle washed, and that really was effortless. When you're rinsing off, it's almost like it's had a rinse aid applied, because the water just seems to want to bead off really quickly. All that remaining dirt's gone, and it's starting to come back to how it was when it was first ceramic coated. Really nice. Now that shine is definitely coming back. I'm not sure whether that's the ceramic coating we used, or it has sort of imparted something onto the paintwork that's making it shine, but that's really good. But before we dry it off, and like I say, this has been ceramic coated, but you can see and like I say, I'm not sure whether this is the ceramic coating we used, or the shampoo has sort of increased its hydrophobicity of the paintwork, but you can see sort of the beading. Alright, so fantastic shampoo. One of the easiest shampoos I've used actually. Super safe, super steady, easy to rinse off. All good. So, wait for this car to go past. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to dry the car down, a final inspect as to how well it's removed all the remaining dirt, because that's the important thing. Yes, it's nice to have all this graphene and silicone stuff, so they're prolonging the longevity of the coating, but arguably your shampoo, the important thing is the cleaning agents to remove that dirt safely. So I'll dry it off and we'll have an inspect. So folks, that's it, dried off, effortless to dry off, and I'll be honest with you, I'd be quite happy with that. But we have more products to test, but that has come up lovely. All that dirt, all of it is gone. Obviously using the citrus and the snow foam to reduce the sort of chance of scratching when I actually came to contact wash, but the shampoo, nice and easy to use as discussed, and has, in my opinion, brought that ceramic wax back up to how it should look. I'd say most people would probably be happy with that, so all nice and clean again. So a fantastic shampoo. Right then, so we're going to now go on to the detailing spray with the two forms of ceramic in, and obviously the graphene. So we'll reset the camera and we'll crack on. Okay folks, we're now going to try the Kilowax XXX SiO2 graphene ceramic coating spray, signed by Art Smith himself. Okay, so looking at instructions, it said it doesn't have any cure time. It's simply a case of spraying onto the panel and sort of wiping it over to spread it, then removing it from a cloth. But arguably you could spray it onto your microfiber to gain a bit more control, or gently spray it onto the vehicle. And it seemed by the instructions it's quite simple. You just spray it on, massage it in, flip your cloth. Okay, and then what I usually do is I usually go over with a buffing towel just to bring out the real gloss in it. Now, it says no curing time. I personally, when I'm applying sort of detailing products with things like ceramic and graphene, I always give it a curing time, so I would suggest not doing this in the pouring rain. And if you've got a chance to get into your garage and leave it overnight to fully cure and bond to the paintwork, I suggest that's a good top tip from me. Okay, but I'll just lower the camera and we'll show you how easy this is. So there is a bit of drag with this product, but you usually get that with ceramic infused products, and obviously this has got the graphene in it as well. But it's not a major issue, there's just a bit of resistance. Make sure you get a good covering, and I think personally what I would do is I would be spraying it onto the cloth, because otherwise, you know, I can see it all over the bonnet there, so that's what I'd personally do. Right, you can see where the product's been left, so you know you've got full coverage. And I think the instructions say sort of don't apply it in anything below 10 degrees. We're pushing the boundaries. I think we're about 10 degrees here, so I'm just going to leave that sort of a minute or two. I'm just going to do this panel while that one's sort of curing. I'm going to say there is a bit of drag, but it goes on nice and easy. And like all these products, make sure you get nice, even coverage over your paintwork. I'm just going to come back to this one. Whew. Now I was expecting grab there, but there's none. It just seems to, as soon as you take it off, suddenly go super slick on you, which is a good indicator you've got it off. And I know my GoPro's going to be showing this, but that has come up beautiful. That is effortless to come off, almost like it wasn't there. So there's a slight contrast, putting it on, bit of grab, taking it off, it just goes, suddenly goes super slick on you. So as Jack Kavanagh would say, sensational. Tony White, proper good this. And I'll just say it's bloody good. I'm just taking the other panel that I've done off, equally as easy. So it says no cure time. I would personally leave it a minute or two, especially in these temperatures, because that's worked really well for me. Then what I do is I just go over at the final end. Well, that is super slick. You didn't expect it to go that slick. It's almost really good. We like surprises, don't we? And that was a pleasant one. It's that easy. That is so smooth. So I'm going to do the rest of the car now. I'm happy, and like I said, I would leave this overnight if you can in the garage to really bond to the paintwork. But yeah, effortless. So I'll time walk me doing the rest of it, and then we'll have a wrap-up video. And wow, that's why I love doing this detailing group. Now and then a product comes along, you're expecting good things, and it's just exceeds your expectations. This spray is outstanding. This car, okay, wasn't cleaned for a couple of weeks. Yes, it's got ceramic coating, it's 56 plate. And this detailing spray is so easy. Like I said, a bit clingy at the start, but when you take it off, it just suddenly glides. And we haven't washed the wheels, but look at the gloss on that. Now, it's got graphene in it, it's got 2 forms of ceramic. I am going to come back to this car, okay, in a few months, just to keep an eye on the longevity. Okay, because that's an important factor as well. So I'm going to play out with some music. They're the 2 products we looked at today, the SaO2 graphene ceramic coating spray and the ceramic shampoo. I would highly recommend you buy them in a pair. They both complement each other very, very well. Alright, and I'll leave details where you can get them. Okay, so Claycloth Company, the only distributor in the UK authorised to sell Kilowax, so I'll leave the links down below. There's Dave, cameraman. They haven't seen you for a long time, Dave. Say hello.
Hello.
There we go. Okay, so I'll play some music out, okay, and good times.